Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu, everyone. So, in Fiqh this week, we are starting another chapter under Kitab al-Salah. So, the chapter is Babun fi bayani ma yukrahu fi salati, that is makruhat al-Salah. So, this chapter explains what are the disliked acts on prayer or during the prayer. So, things that are disliked in prayer. يكره في الصلاة الالتفات بوجهه وصدره لقول النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم وهو اختلاس يختلسه الشيطان من صلاة العبد رواه البخاري. So the first thing that is disliked during the prayer is turning one's face or chest away from the direction of the prayer. Okay, so there's an hadith from Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam that says that it is something that Satan snatches away from the servant's prayer. Okay, so this is not good. Okay, it is not recommended, except if there is a need to do that, and even for that one, so it should be what it should be a valid purpose. And we should note that if a person turns his entire body around or turns his back uh, to the Kaaba outside the state of fear, so the prayer of the person becomes what? It becomes invalid. So we should know that. So another thing that is disliked in Salah, رَفْعُ بَصَرِهِ إِلَى السَّمَاءِ, that is raising one's gaze toward the sky. فقد أنكر النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم على من يفعل ذلك فقال ما بال أقوام يرفعون أبصارهم إلى السماء في صلاتهم واشتد قوله في ذلك حتى قال لينتهن أو لتخطفن أبصارهم رواه البخاري. So this matter has been approached by Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So Prophet said one day that what is the matter with some people who raise their eyes toward the sky in their prayer? He spoke sternly about this then, to the extent that he said they must stop or their eyesight will surely be snatched away. So this hadith is narrated by Al-Bukhari. Another thing that is described during the salah is تَغْمِيدُ عَيْنَيْهِ بِغَيْرِ حَاجَةٍ, that is closing one's eyes without a need, because that is a form uh, of the Jews. So Jews are the people that always practice this. However, if closing the eyes is due to the need, such as maybe when there is something in front of him that distracts him from this prayer or anything, so he can do that. But if there is no anything that's need to what that is needed, okay, or that requires him to close the eyes, then it is described by some ulama. ويقرأ في الصلاة إقعاؤه في الجلوس وهو أن يفرش قدميه ويجلس على عقبيه لقول النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم إذا رفعت رأسك من السجود فلا تقع كما يقع الكلب. So another thing that is disliked in prayer is sitting in the posture of al-iqa', which means to spread the feet and sit on the heels. Due to the statement of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, Prophet said that when you raise your head from prostration, do not sit as a dog sits, okay? Because dog sit is al-iqa'. ويكره في الصلاة أن يستند إلى جدار ونحوه حال القيام إلا من حاجة. So another thing that is disliked during the prayer is to lean against a wall or maybe doing something like that when standing for prayer, except in case of need. Okay, if there is al-haja, al-mashaqqatu tajlibu taysir, that is when we can only do that. Another thing that is described, and this is going to be the last one that we'll be discussing in this slide. So يقرأ في الصلاة العبث وهو اللعب وعمل ما لا فائدة فيه بيد أو رجل أو لحية أو ثوب أو غير ذلك. Uh, it is also described in prayer engaging in uh, playing or doing unnecessary movement. Okay, so that is playing with action that has no benefit. Maybe with hand, maybe with foot, maybe with beard, clothing, or anything else. So doing this in prayer is not good. And it is included in this wiping or smoothing the ground without any need. So all these are described during the prayer. So these are what we'll be explaining for this week. Inshallah, we'll continue from here next week. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.